Welcome back, guys. This is Bronwyn with Big Sky Diamond Painting. I am here for a final review for my When September Ends by Dreamer Designs. As you can see, it is a gorgeous. I am really happy with how it turned out. And I only have a couple complaints, honestly. I'm going to start with those, and then we are going to just give glowing praise for this Dreamer Designs, which I think is great because it's a great follow-up to my last Dreamer Designs, which again was a joy to work on. Just the finished product was not, up to my standards. This, on the other hand, is freaking incredible. So, only complaint is this was one of the ones that had a little bit of a blurry print problem. So some of the symbols I had trouble with. The arrow on the black background, the gold X on the red background versus the white dot on the red background. Put side by side, you could sort of tell the difference, but like once you had one covered up, it was a little bit difficult to tell, okay, which one do I have left? The green dot here and the blue line. Sometimes the blue line would be a little bit short. Again, the blue and the green were, a little bit different, but still a little bit hard to tell because it was blurry. So a lot of the lines would not be super clear. So like this little 3 dot symbol here, that one also was an issue. This little % sign just looked like a little red X. So, there were a few symbols that were a little bit problematic, but it turned out beautiful. Also, this confetti was insane. I've said a couple times already in previous videos and lives, this was not respectful confetti. This was the most disrespectful confetti that I can conceive of. However, look at this finished product. I can't argue that this was probably the best use of confetti that I can think of. These are little, they're little fall leaves. They're supposed to look like that, and they turned out really great. The only other complaint I would have is about the green tree trunks. I think that, that could have been a little bit better color corrected when they were working on this. They could have, made that brown instead of green. But I'm going to just call them extra mossy fall trees. Other than that, I think this just turned out fabulous. It is gorgeous. It is bright. It is vibrant. I love it. The canvas frayed a little bit, but not so much that it bugged me. Anything that got too long, I just clipped. This part here I didn't bother taping. So this part here got a little bit dirty. But I'm probably going to just be cutting it to the edge, so I'm not really worried about the dirtiness there. I am going to go back here with a straightener and kind of just straighten out a little bit of my uneven rows. Apologies for the coughing, guys. As you probably know, if you watched my unboxing of some Dreamer Designs videos, if I've put those up before this, don't know yet if I'm going to. But I'm coming off of being sick. So I probably don't even sound great. My voice is still a little bit iffy. Anyway, turned out really good. I did also not run out of drills on this. These are all my drills that I had leftovers on everything. I didn't even really come close. I think I was getting worried on stuff, but then I would see, oh, I don't really have that much left on this one, so I'm not really worried. So again, I was not feeling up to putting it on the cork board this time, so that's why you're just getting a real rough, still in the Craftmates lockable view. I did this painting almost entirely at work, with a short stint during the DP-a-thon. And it was for Drills and Chills, but I don't think I finished it in time for Drills and Chills. I'm not 100% sure what the deadline was for that, but I mean, guys, I'm just so pleased with it. It turned out gorgeous. The drills were a dream to work with. I mean, if Dreamer Designs can fix the blurry canvas issue, I actually really like their canvas how it is. So if they can just make it so, like, I don't even mind the little bit of fraying, honestly. If they can get it so that their printing is clear, maybe lighten up the color just a little bit, maybe even match the color with the colors here. Although I've spoken before about how the contrast between the bright colors of the finished and the slightly like the off colors and the darkness of the canvas were really stark and beautiful. I think that they would just have an A++ product. As it is, the way this turned out made up for every little tiny annoyance that I had putting it together. And it should be noted that I did this almost entirely without a light pad. The part during the DP-a-thon and a little bit during like the first chunk over here, I worked with a light pad, a tiny little bit, but almost 100% of, like the rest, 95% of this was done without a light pad. So with a light pad, I think it would have been a lot easier on my eyes. So just keep that in mind when, you know, keeping in mind that I'm still okay with the fact that there were blurry symbols because it was still workable. There was nothing in here that wasn't workable. As I do other Dreamer designs, if I come across any symbols that are really just unwieldy, I will let you know. But the other thing to know is that this is one of the original designs. They're coming out end of this year, beginning of next year. So 2020, end of 2019. They're coming out with their 2.0 canvas, which is supposed to be better. I'm really excited for it. I hope they come out with new designs because I'm not going to repurchase the same design, frankly. And I can't wait, honestly. That's really the only other complaint I have about Dreamer Designs in general is that they need new designs and they need them faster than they're coming out with. But again, they're starting out. They're not as established as some of the other companies. I mean, the first one that comes to mind obviously is Diamond Art Club. They're the name in premium diamond paintings, and they can release things pretty quickly. DIY Moon Shop is obviously another one. I've never personally tried them, but they release things fairly quickly as well. They do a lot of pre-orders. That might be something if Dreamer Designs gets their product like in line, they might explore doing pre-orders. But honestly, just super pleased with this. And I think that if they can continually improve the canvas and they can improve their image selection, like it's pretty clear to me that I need to make sure that I don't try to talk myself into images that I'm unsure of with Dreamer Designs. I need to just go for the ones I know that I'm going to like, even if they're confetti heavy like this one. They're going to be on my list of places to definitely purchase from. So anyway, I'm giving this a solid A. Not an A+, just because it was a little bit hard to work with, especially given that it was confetti heavy. So the symbols being a little bit blurry was a little bit rough. But I mean, the potential is there, guys. Their kit's amazing. Just watch one of my unboxings if you want to see what their kit looks like. And I should also mention that this painting was given to me as a sorry because I had purchased Caramel Tide Pools and finished it and was really not happy with how it turned out. I mean, I had a good time working on it. It looks okay. I'll link a video in the description so I can show you guys how it looks. But I post on Instagram that like I wasn't really 100% happy with how it turned out because it was a little disappointing in the finished product. And they reached out to me. Dreamer Designs reached out to me on Instagram and offered to send me a new painting of my choice. And I picked this one, and I'm really glad I did. So that alone has made me a fan. They have a really great social media presence. You know, I think that they're improving and growing, and I think that they have potential to be a really, really big name in diamond painting. And I mean, that drill quality, look at how shiny this is. Just laying there. It's beautiful. So I think if they continue on this path, they're going to be great. Anyhow, leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys think of this painting. Tell me what you guys think of Dreamer Designs. If you're watching this now, definitely go ahead and head over to Dreamer Design. I mean, a lot of stuff is sold out. A lot of the good stuff is sold out, so keep that in mind. But they do still have a lot of other things in stock. And really, the only one I've honestly been, like, Carmel Tide Pools and maybe Capitola Beach, I'm not super crazy about. But in pictures, Capitola Beach looks okay, so maybe I'm wrong. But the other ones are all fine. I don't really like the wolf and the tiger one, just because of how the wolf and the tiger are drawn. But as paintings, they're okay. I just don't like the art style. That's just me. Anyway, so leave that comment. Like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to see more. And hit that bell if you want to be notified. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.